and welcome to a binance maintenance video that is very much not needed. So a few videos ago I started putting like extra additional ode POBs and like concert cards that I was picking up in this little B&D binder. There's not many of them, but I've had a few come in, and like in preparing to put the pages in here for my next story video, they've ended up like, it's not like way too full, but I can see it becoming a slight issue, and I'd rather get it sorted sooner than later. But I really could have just left it as it is. However, just for 2 days ago I didn't think that, so I've now got this very blurry, not in focus, come on camera, you can do it, thank you, A5 binder that these cards are going to go in, and I've made some fillers of everything else, like ode, non-album, POB, merch cards, tour cards, sort of things that I'd want to collect. It's very unrealistic, but I thought, well, I might as well do all the setting up now, and then in the future when, like, you know, I'm devastated because I can't do it all, I don't know, I can look back on this and see the bold confidence I've got right now that I'm going to be able to find all these broadcast cards and streaming cards, which is obviously a bunch of baloney, no chance at all. But yeah, as you can probably tell, this is pretty chill. I'm not thinking too hard about, like, you know, the structure of this video. We're literally taking these cards, putting them in there because I love those seungmin, and that's all you really need to know. So what I'm probably going to do first is take the cards out of this little book, and then we'll start setting up that. Unfortunately, a lot of my like non-official stuff for ode, like this Polaroid, that sort of stuff, is at home, and I've not gone home for Christmas yet, so I've sort of not got any access to it. So like the decorations for the binder are going to be very rudimentary at the moment, but trust, once I'm home I'll have a dig through my ode and probably just X8 in general, like, excuse me, like, I don't know, freebies and stuff, stickers, see if I've got anything, and I'll decorate the album and I'll make it look pretty. Yes, so that's this little binder sorted now. It served me well for like the 3 weeks it was in action. Something else can go in here eventually. We'll find something. But yes, so this is the current stack of ode additional, like these open beta cards, these POBs, tour cards, because I do my OT6 sets for POBs. So this won't like be a comprehensive collection of every ode POB because I'm not double buying. I refuse to have the same card twice, just one on one binder and one on the other, because it makes no sense. So yes, I've got these, which we'll put in as we go, but I've also got a lot of fillers. Like, it's a mad amount of fillers. I don't know how many pages I'm going to need. I don't know why I picked blue. There's one thing, I didn't want purple like my larger including binder, even though that is the colour I personally associate with Xdinary. I know it's not like an official colour, it's just the colour I associate with them. And then I guess ode because I have got this little purple Polaroid, which, well, it'll get sorted, it'll get put somewhere. But let's start with, this is nowhere near enough pages by the way, but I'm just going to start now with my Hello World fillers. I have nowhere near enough paper or the nice fillers or sparkly sleeves, so we've got these sleeves, we've got some bigger sleeves which are tinted blue. I think there's some hollow ones in there. Basically it's very messy, but is how I'm setting it up. So yeah, and I'm gonna have them doubles like this, and these are in order. I have already like sort of thought out like who wants to go with that. Like I have got cropped photos of all his photo cards and put them together on a PowerPoint, so I know what the setup would hypothetically look like in the world that, you know, I somehow end up getting the comeback so showcase card. which isn't likely because the only Hello World card I've got is one I just bought through pure luck, and it's that Soundwave Lucky Draw. So yes, these aren't like an order, like I'm not gonna necessarily put both lucky draws from the same shop together, or like, you know, a Hello 82 Digipack card and a Hello 82 standard card. I'm putting them together by vibes, and in the later eras, like I think this starts at Deadlock where they had like 52 billion cards for some reason, it's by outfit. Yeah. And then if I've got the card or it's on the way, hello, they've got a little heart on. I'll pop the fillers in for now, and then we'll go through and pop the cards in at the end, just in case I have like an epiphany in the middle and decide I want to change something. But yeah, so that's Hello World. I'm double siding because there's a lot of cards. If I'd like single sided them all, we'd probably only be able to fit this many pages in. But now on to Overload. Oh yeah, I also do just want to apologise if you hear the storm, UK weather going mad at the moment. Any doors? I've recently, like, you know, I don't know how I've been here for 2 months and it's not configured yet. The wall right here is the staircase of the building next to me. So people stomping upstairs, I can hear them. Every door in this building's a fire door. If you hear doors slamming, I do apologise. But yeah, as I said, it's not quite as structured as when I do my storing. I also haven't been talking about what's going where. Apologies. So this first page, it has the Comeback Showcase card, the white bordered lucky draw from Soundwave, and then the black one that's like the polar styled ones. This would be the other lucky draw Soundwave, the one where he's in the red testing outfit with like the green holographic shite on it. I can't remember what this card looks like. That's the card I have, and I think those were like vaguely pastel-y, like the outfit wise, if I'm thinking of the right cards. If not, you know, you can Google them and you can have a look at what they look like. Then for Overload, we've got different colours. So we've got the JYP shop one. This is where we get mad, like broadcast week 3. Can we focus? Thank you. Gorgeous. It should go here in the hypothetical world where I'm a millionaire and I get to buy all the broadcast cards. Then we've got the Yes 24 one. I like how I'm showing you these fillers as if it's like the card. I'm like, yes, look at it. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Then we've got the Blip. I don't know what Blip stands for. I should look that up. I do have this card though, for a very nice price. A lovely person in Australia, of all places, was selling it, and I snatched that up. Okay, Aladdin. I don't know, I've heard so many different people say it, but never like an actual idol, so slay. Then the Aladdin offline fan sign. One of these is the garden concepts, like where he's in like the little red garden dungaree wetsuit thing, and I'm pretty sure he's holding the flower, or is that Juyon's? Either way, it's a cute card. Then hypothetically there'd be another streaming card here, or a streaming card, the other one was a broadcast one, and then I've not got anything that would like fit there, so I've just got a random sleeve for now. Gorge. And broadcast 2. Yeah, so I just have to preface this by saying this is like obviously going to be very slow. I've not got like necessarily very high hopes music fan that I will ever complete this, because I have enough trouble with the POBs I have now. But when I started putting together that little purple book photos, this is what I had in mind. And I know for some people it's like demoralising to see how many spaces they got, and they'd rather, you know, just like get the binder and put in the ones they have got and shimmy everything along as they get more. But that's the opposite of how my brain works. I'd like to see what I'm missing visually. If I try and keep a track of it mentally, I end up double buying cards like that Kim Cuban pop at one time. And since then, I've been on it, no more double buying. Yes, so this is Broadcast 2, Broadcast 1, Music Plan, and Hello 82. Then we move on to Deadlock, which is the chunkiest part so far. You can't really tell because it's all just like sleeves. But the first page, we start with Moo. This corner. In broadcast week 3. We're getting ambitious again. So I'm sorry, my head like randomly cuts into frame. It's loose at the moment, and I never notice in recording when I do it, but sometimes I go back to edit and it's just like it's hair, even it's like ooh. Broadcast week 4. And then sound waves. Then the music plant. Also, it's not set up so that like it'd be like a coherent 8-card spread. I think a few of them might end up coming out that way, but like I didn't take that into account because initially music plant lucky draw 1, if it'd like to focus, thank you. When I initially looked at it, it was just sort of looking at, you know, them just being single-sided, bang bang bang, done. Obviously, as I've said, I've since learned it has to be double-sided, which isn't an issue. The music plant lucky draw 2, and we'll work with it because that's what I do for Mr. Seungmin. And then sound wave lucky draw round 2. Okay, and then the sound wave lucky draw 1. Once again, a bit off topic, XH were in my top Spotify wrapped artists. So the third year on the chart. Well, not the third year because they've only been around for 3 years. Because it was their anniversary the other day, like, you know, woo, let's go. Villains since debut, before we were even called villains. Surviving the basement treatment for 8 months, you know. But yes, basically every year they could be counted on there, so it must be just the 2 years. God, it's only been 2 years on Spotify Wrapped. But they've been there. And again, I've had like videos from Enhypen, who I think I have like just 3 of their songs in my K-pop playlist, and they've somehow ended up in my like top artists, and they get a video. But these guys were at the event and still no video. Freedom from the basement, JYP, please. Not like we don't need more comebacks than we're getting. I love the schedule as we have it, but like let them have a Spotify message, please. Yeah, bottom half this week, ambitious, streaming week 1 and 2. The only old broadcast card I've seen so far is one of his live in full ones, and it was 70 quid. And I don't know how that like is for broadcast cards because I've never really looked into them. Well, that's a lie. I have recently just bought one for a different group because it was like stupid cheap, and I'm like 90% sure it's real. So we'll see. Just suddenly jumped up in pages. Although Deadlock was just like that girl. So we can get a pass. That goes in that one. Yeah, so that spot I've not got a filler for because originally I am collecting the OT6 set for it. It's his merch MD card, you know, like the purple tinted one. What I did is I'm keeping the other 5 in like my OT6 set binder and just putting the extra Ode light stick card I have there. Yes. So then we move on to Live Lock, which is when the sleeves start getting weird. So we've got first page MMT, broadcast 2, who's fan offline fan sign, and then a free space. Although I might end up putting one of the group cards there. I don't know, I'll have to see. And then next page we've got Music Korea. It's just on the template I was using called Lucky Draw. I might pop a picture on screen if I can be bothered, so you know which one I'm on about. Broadcast week 1, my music taste round 2. Yes, definitely some more pages. Then Everline online. Everline offline. and 2. Again, doubt I'm going to end up with half of these cards in the history of ever. But there's no harm in having the filler in there. Motivation. Now, I might just put in a load of pages, and then if I have too many I can take them out. Right, then who's found a lucky draw voice call? And then the who's found lucky draw fan sign. Who's found was like popping off this year, but there's a few. The JYP shop release card. I don't know why it's called the JYP shop release and not just the JYP, but like, don't shoot the messenger. And then the who's found online voice call. Then music plant. Yeah, some of these are like, you know, sets that I would have loved to have collected for OT6, but they're just cards that people really like the cute one with the puppet, or the lollipop one with the bright pink background for MMT. So was that that's troubleshooting, not this either. But you know what I mean, there's like a lot of these cards I would have loved to OT6, but I just can't. So we're fulfilling that with my mad delusions of Ode Fantasy. Right, and then we move on to troubleshooting, where the amount of cards suddenly dipped and it has not made it back up. Not that I mind, it means it's a lot easier for me to sort of start hacking away at this. But first page, got Blue Dream Media, Who's Found, Lucky Draw, Streaming Week 1, and then Broadcast Week 2. Madness on a page if I've ever heard it. I'm pretty sure one of these is a cinema roll puppet, and then the other 2 is obviously streaming and broadcast, and then poor BDM, so I'm just going to live there by itself for the rest of time. Then we've got Streaming Week 2. Just the normal Who's Found Lucky Draw. That's Who's Found Cafe Lucky Draw. Christ, these names are similar. Then we've got My Music Taste fan sign, and then apparently the JYP shop standard. I don't think that's correct at all. I think my pile might have fallen over, but I can always go back and swap some stuff if it doesn't match my PowerPoint template, which I do not have on me at the moment. MMT voice call, troubleshooting sound wave. Yeah, your the 2 MMTs have got the pink backgrounds if I'm remembering correctly, so they go there. I've literally got that card on hand, I know that, and I know it matches that concept. Broadcast Week 1, no chance of that one. Broadcast Week 2, similar thing. Week 3 even, similar thing. But if I've got the fillers, we delulu into having hope that it'll be here someday. Then we've got Mubeat, VC, Video Call, Mubeat fan sign. Yeah, this must look like proper depressing from the outside though. I should just put in like blank sleeves into the majority of these pages, and then the 2 music plant lucky draws can go there. Obviously that's intentional at the moment because like I'm putting the cards in a second, but it's still like I'm gonna look proper sad when I'm done. Then most recent, Live and Fall. I ran out of those sleeves, so we're in sparkles now. So we've got Soundwave. Also, at least with like these, I won't have to look at the ugly arse sets because with me, half of the sets for Live and Fall, you know, it's like 4 members are concept and the other 2 are in selfie. And it's like just stick a lane and pick to it, guys. It's not that hard. So a lot of debating went into like what sets I was going to OT6. Obviously the JYP one because I got half of it with my albums, and then the other 2 I think I talked about in my last video. It might have cut out, I don't know. My storage issues are normally so bad I can never remember what does or doesn't actually make it to the video. But that's that page. Then that broadcast card, which if I had a Macari order open I would have just bought it down for 70 quid. Someone tell me if that's ridiculous, please. Please assure me that I shouldn't have bought that. Music plant, and then my music says voice call. I haven't even got enough to fill up like 2 sides. Like they really drop. Like deadlocks out here, like taking up. 1, 3, 5, 6. 6 pissing cards there. Okay, so moving on to like not album POBs, but like kind of merch cards, but like stuff I'm not gonna collect full group, so it won't be in the other binder. First of all, we've got the Green Project. I remember when this dropped, I went to buy it and I was so devastated because it had already sold out. Like, little Jessica was devastated. Like, she'd saved up her paycheck, she was ready to pay the stupid shipping and all, and then it wasn't bloody there. I've also never seen these cards listed, so it's very probable I'm never going to get them. So that's why they're on a little page by themselves, because then I can always just remove them and no one will be none the wiser. Another thing that I thought was going to go similarly is these shoppy Thailand cards. Tell me why that Australian seller that I got that blip card had 3 of them for £7 in total. Not £7 each, £7 in total. So I'm now 3/4 of the way done with this set. So I've just marked them off as like 1, 2 and 3. And I have found the 4th one on Macari for like £4. So that page will probably be done soon. Then we'll go on to Overture, like the concert Overture that led to like the yearbook and stuff. So we've got the special event Polaroid. Some of you just heard that door slam. Day 1 attendance. Day 2 attendance, and then day 3 attendance are going to go on this page. Also, I came up with this idea of like this Mad Ode expansion before Live and Fall like was announced. So, you know, I thought almost done with Live Lock, 2 cards left, a few units, but like, you know, I normally get them off Macari. And then like, you know, I'm close enough, you know, with troubleshooting to like catch up, and then in that Live and Fall, and obviously that is dire at the moment, but I'm not giving up, I've already started. So, boohoo. And then the play card's gonna go on the back. Because Summer Camp had 7 cards, so it makes sense. So we've got the online benefit, like the fan meet, Summer Camp fan meet. Then we've got the offline benefit, which will go here. There was another offline benefit, which will go here. And then you've got day 1 and day 2 attendance. And also I've downloaded Pokemon just so I can see what these cards look like and what sort of like the average prices on there sell for. But I don't know how to use Pokemon though. I might have to learn by the looks of it, because some of these Ode cards are hard to find, and it's also the only place I've ever seen the red digipack. The diary poll is going to go there for Live Lock for Ode. I didn't manage to get it in time, but it was on there, so I know they get it sometimes. Then we're moving on to the break tour. So this is going to be the trading card selfie. Do I know what this card looks like? Not off the top of my head, but it'll go in there. Then the trading card non-selfie. Then the online benefit. I know what that one looks like because I own it. The offline benefit. I know what that one looks like because I always get these 2 confused. One's a raw and one's a high. I think I have the raw. Do I have the raw or do I have the high? I have the raw. I'm sorry, I'm calling it raw. It's like Haranke or something. Then we've got the Soul Day 1 card. The Soul Day 2 card. The Soul Day 3 card. And then the Break the Break tour. I don't know if it is the Break the Break tour, but it was like this merch drop. It'd be Fan Ring. Came with like a group card, so that'll just go in there because it's like the same concept. And then for the other Asia stops, I've done them in a slightly different orange. So we've got the Bangkok attendance card. And we've got Jakarta, I want to say. Attendance. I didn't think I was going to be that. I didn't think this through because I'm going to end up butchering names of places. Manila, like Manila, Luzon. Then we've got Singapore, Taipei. I'm so going to be so mad if half of this is like out of focus. What else on screen is there to distract you? Fucking nothing. And then the Europe one, because I know I got the Europe VIP set of 6, but I think there's a second card. If not, oops, I'll figure it out and sort it later. Then we move on to like all the open beta nonsense. So I'm going to put the light stick pouch card from the first one on here because it's the only one. Like it's not, there wasn't like a light stick pouch card for every like following release. I'm going to put the 6.0 diary card on this page also next to it because they'll be the same concept, I'm pretty sure. And also because there's 5 of those because there's 6.0 through 6.4. So then we'll have the 6.1 diary card here, and I did also do them all in different colours. Apart from 4 and 0, they're the same. But the opposite ends obviously then got 6.2, which is pink. They're kind of themed on like the colour of the release, like all their first card backs are blue, these red, that pink, or like a magenta colour, and then 6.3 is green. Oh, the light's just taken an awful shift over here. I hope you can see what's going on. Can I help it at all? Don't mind my squeaky ass blind, Jesus. And then 6.4. I think that's helped a bit. I probably should have done that at the beginning. Oops. And then now that the diary stuff's there, each like base of it has a page. So we've got the day 1, 6.0, day 2 for 6.0, day 3 for 6.0, and then the special gift. I think that was like if you spent so much. I won't be doing none of that nonsense, I'll just be, you know, second hand buying them. And then we've got the same for 6.2, which I do have the most for, as we've seen previously. And that is the purple book. And then 6.2. Did I say 6.2 for that? If I did, I meant 6.1. It's the second release. They're like, why did we do 6.0? Let's call it 6. Yes, this is really quite chunky, and there's no actual cards in here. So, like, you know, eventually it'd be split into POBs and like lucky draw, fan sign sort of cards, and then like everything in the back end from Green Project onwards is like more merch based stuff. Right, and then we've got 6.4. Yeah, this is a random chunky hollow sleeve that we were getting desperate. Oh, this one's hollow as well, but it's a completely different material. This one's normal, but it's the same material as day 2. And then this one's a skinny hollow. Is it hollow? Yes, it is. Okay, and then the last thing that I've somehow ended up with enough pages. This will work now because I think there's 4 cards and a Polaroid for live and for trading cards that I've seen so far. I found a set of 4 for the trading cards. I don't know if I'm going to get the Polaroid or if it's even like a part of this. You can fill that in. Okay. So that's it with the fillers in. As you can see, it's already quite chunkamongous. So let's just start putting these cards in. I would like take the ones out of my box for my next story video and put them in also, but like that box is already struggle buzzing. So let's just start going through. So the first card I've got is the Hello World Soundwave Lucky Draw, and this is apparently the first round. I can show you the backs of these if you'd like, since it's a maintenance video, you know. It's just plain, has the logo, and that one's gonna go in this spot. It's pretty depressing that you open it and it's like there's not even a card on there, but that's the way round I wanted it, because they're like similar outfits. Then these aren't in order at all. Flip. I don't think I've got anything for Overload. I've got something for Overture. Like they're in chronological order, so it's thrown me a bit. Then we've got the Music Career card for Deadlock, which is this one. That's what the back looks like. Oh. The silver hair was such a slow. I mean, he pulls off everything but like, and then the MD card. But like all the era ode hair was just gorgeous. Like when he had the colours, like he suits the black so much, and I love it, especially his open beta hair. Like I was dead to see gagged. Oh. But I do miss like colourful ode, which is when he had that ginger. I thought my music taste for a few of the concerts I was living. That was my man. So that's gonna go there. And then this is the group card I've got from the tour, which should technically go on the page where I was going to put. Okay, so originally on the Break the Break page, that card was going to go in this corner where I put the ring card, but that's the ring card concept, which matches the tour cards better than this one. So this one is slightly out of place, but it's going to go in this spot here. And then it's not as lonely with its broadcast and its online offline fan sign, which are like pipe dreams. Then if we shimmy along to troubleshooting, JYP shop for the standard versions. I had both Juyeon and Over this before I changed my set that I was collecting, so if anybody wants Juyeons, it's available for sale. Or if you want to trade me any other Ode Pops, I would say link in the description, but like YouTube doesn't like me putting links in the description. Or it might now that I've verified myself. That's a thought that I have thunk of. I might try that actually on this video. But yes, I've got Juyeons if anybody wants it. And then I've got nothing for Live and Fall. That's so sad. I think I had like one card for each era apart from Overload. But I have two for Deadlock. Oh, that's just so sad. We don't need to look at that. It's just going to get sadder though. So, Shopee Thailand, I have, but not for right now. Okay, Overture Clear card, which is as it sounds, it's the Overture Clear card. It's this one with pink ode. Please focus. Gorgeous. Pink ode was such a slay. That's why we've got the pink sticky notes for Overture, because he's got pink hair. For Break the Break Door, we've got the World Tour in Seoul online benefit, which does not like its inner sleeve at all, but it'll deal with it and grrr. And then we've got the Ring card, which is like all the like We Are All Heroes messages. It's just really cute and fits this page so much better than the actual tour cards. So, voila. And then I've got, as I said, the diary card for 6.0. And it's blue, hence the blue filler sticky notes. Go there. And then I've got the day 3 attendance card, which again, blue. She'll go here. And then we've seen these before. I've got 3 attendance cards, and all the backs look like that. But these inner sleeves really don't like these ode cards. Yes, so they should be in order. If they're not, I'll go back and change them. Also, I didn't like purposely make these fillers after I'd already like bought the cards. I'm not like being like hateful against the environment. I made them, then I got the cards. That's why like the MD one doesn't have a card, because I already had the card before I decided to do this. But yes, so that's all the cards I've got to put away. We'll do a flip through those. But decoration wise, as I said, I've got my pole in this little flower sleeve, and he'll probably stay in the flower sleeve because I love him. But I've also got these. This is what I've got at the moment. This like forecourt, and then this like faceless selfie, which I'm like 90% sure is owed because of the tattoo and like the outfit and the hair colour. So we're going to decorate mildly with these until I get home and can raid my non-existent supply of owed freebies. So that'll probably go like there because the bottom's not got much going on. I love that side so much. I think I'm gonna have to like bop of him in there, and then this, I don't want to put it there because I've not got any back binders, so I might shimmy it in here. Card reference, shimmy. I'm still not over the card concert. You'll hear all about that in my next video. But yes, let's do a quick flipper through of my very much in progress absolute mess of owed extra card collection, but I'm dedicated because I love him so much. So struggle buzzing, but we're struggle buzzing for the right reasons. So got some nice depressing empty pages. Look, that page is halfway there. And so this one, you know, it's just the other cards for the page are awful to find. Oh, and then in case anyone was wondering, the pages and the binder are just from Meow Cafe. I know in my Beyond D binders, I've been using the Beyond D pages, and they do fit in here. I just don't like how they look in here, so that's why we're using these ones, even though they don't have like a lip to stop them falling. I think the pure volume of the book will probably do it. See, this page looks like it's full because we've got the white sleeves. That's also why these O's have been in different sleeves. I've been able to differentiate them from the O's that go in a normal binder. But yes, that is all. Let me put it on a page that doesn't look too sad, which will just be this one because it's the only one. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this like more just me waffling whilst I put stuff away type of video has been like okay, and you don't all hate it and are gonna unsubscribe and for some reason leave dislikes. Like, people who leave dislikes on videos are so fucking sad. I'm so sorry, unless the person in it's being like, you know, awful. But yeah, that was a weird little end note. Seungmin is the love of my life. Goodbye.